Let's get after it. ESPN Magazine Fantasy Football Mock Draft, Round 8. So at the first pick of the eighth round, they go with the running back from the Patriots, the rookie, Travion Henderson. They still have Ramondre Stevenson there. So I don't know. It's going to be a committee split. I mean, I could see them going in the same round, being drafted. I was watching Colin Cowherd this morning, and that's one of his surprise team is the Patriots. So put them on my radar a little differently that I need to be paying more attention. I do like Drake May, who they have over there. New coaching staff. The offense could be very different. But between Henderson and Stevenson, I don't have a strong take on either one right now. So we'll see what happens. But it's probably going to be a committee approach, is what I'm thinking. With the second pick, Aaron Jones, running back, Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, he's the starting running back over there. I would take him over Henderson at this point. Aaron is a stud. He's had a great career. I am seeing predictions that Jordan Mason is going to take some of his touches. Jordan Mason got the bulk of the carries last season with the 49ers, with Christian McCaffrey being out. So I do like Jordan Mason, had my eye on him for a couple of years. I don't think this is going to be a 50-50 committee. Jones should get the bulk, and he's a good receiving back too. I would take Jones over Henderson at this point, but keep your eye on Jordan Mason too. He's been climbing up draft boards. With the third pick, we have Caleb Johnson, another rookie running back, this time for the Steelers. I'm not sure what they're going to do over in Steeler country. They got three or four running backs they could use. Jalen Warren is returning. He's a good receiving back. I don't know if I love the offense. Aaron's not what he used to be, 41-year-old quarterback. They do have DK Metcalf, which I like him quite a bit. But yeah, Caleb, I'm definitely taking Aaron Jones over Caleb. And at this point, I would take Dravion Henderson over Caleb Jones, too. With the fourth pick, we have our first receiver of this round, Buffalo Bills, Khalil Shakir. We're looking for Josh Allen's number one target. It could be Shakir. I know there's Keon Coleman over there. You have Dalton Kincaid. I think Dawson Knox is still there too. So two tight ends. James Cook's my favorite player on that offense besides Josh Allen. He's a receiving back too. But I like this. This is a good round for Shakur. Just paying attention, hoping someone's going to emerge in that quarter, that wide receiver room to be his number one. With the fifth pick, round 8, Chris Godwin, wide receiver, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think this guy's had a great career. The only question marks about him is he gets injured quite a bit. He's not going to be healthy to start the season. He's going to miss at least one game, maybe more. So pay attention to that. But when this guy's on the field, he produces. Baker Mayfield's a good quarterback. Mike Evans on the other side. They drafted a Mecca. I'm blanking on his last name. They have another kid there, I think McMillan. So I like him too. But yeah, Chris Godwin, I'd be happy with him. Just hoping he stays healthy. With the sixth pick, we have our sixth quarterback being drafted. Patrick Mahomes, you know who he plays for, Kansas City Chiefs. If the Chiefs ever return to form like they did in Patrick's first couple years, this is an excellent point. Excellent pick. A lot of weapons. So you have Rice, who's got that pending suspension. Hollywood Brown looks like he's healthy. I like him before. He's had that battling injuries. Xavier Worthy, this draft particularly has him very high up there. Travis Kelsey's still there. They have a crowded running back room, so a lot of weapons for Patrick. It all depends on how creative this offense is going to get with Andy Reid. With the seventh pick, we have Stephon Diggs. Now he's with the Patriots. So we just talked about Travion Henderson earlier. I forgot Diggs was there until I just saw his name again. He easily could be Drake May's number one target with Henderson, with Stevenson, with some other weapons they got. This could be a really good pick if he ever bounces back. He was a premier receiver before he's had some injury history. Really thought he was going to go off when he was on the Texans, but again, injuries held him back. But yeah, I like Stephon Diggs. You just got to be mindful of the injuries, and if only we had a crystal ball to predict that. All right, three more picks. Tony Pollard is the eighth pick of this round. Tennessee Titans running back. He's the first stringer. He does have T. Spears, who's going to get some of those carries, some of those third down opportunities. But Pollard, again, another one of those guys. When he plays, he produces. Cam Ward now at quarterback there, Calvin Ridley, wide receiver, and then Spears. I think they have some decent weapons, although I don't have a lot of faith in the Titans this year. Pollard is a good. If I had him as my flex running back, my third running back, I'm happy. I'm happy with that pick. So I wouldn't hesitate taking Tony in the eighth round in this 10-team draft. And then with the ninth pick, George Pickens. So we're going back to Dallas. He's opposite CeeDee Lamb now. Dak Prescott at quarterback. They have a crowded running back room too with some a guy they drafted, Javonte Williams. They have. I'll be curious to see who takes the number one spot there. But George Pickens is an athletic freak, and knock on him is maturity. He did some silly things over there in Pittsburgh, and yeah, they sent him packing. So yeah, I don't. With Lamb taking a lot of pressure off him, he could have a lot of one-on-one coverage. They have a pretty good tight end with Ferguson. So yeah, Pickens, I think this is a good spot for him. I mean, in a bigger 12-team league, I'm going to take him higher. He just maturity. That's what this fella needs. But yeah, athletically, he's got it all. And then last pick, round 8, is Jalen Warren. I mentioned him earlier when I was talking Caleb Johnson. So this is the second running back from the Pittsburgh Steelers taken this round. Jalen, I think, is projected to get more carries to start, but Caleb could definitely be creeping into that. I know they have a couple other names in that running back room. I'm just blanking on who they are at the moment. But yeah, Warren is a guy to definitely be drafted. He's not going to carry your team, I wouldn't expect. But he could get those nice passes from Aaron Rodgers out of the backfield. So yeah, 10th pick, 8th round, Jalen Warren. That does it. All right, y'all. I'll get some more round reviews. I'll probably do 9 and 10 and then wrap up this draft soon. All right. Take care.